Hey, what's going on? To my right, your left, this is Sunshine.
That's E.
Mm-hmm.
We're back, YouTube. We're back.
We're back. And sometimes you do things that kind of kick you off to do some other things. And we've been talking, y'all been hearing this E-Shine, this E-Shine, this E-Shine. That's gonna like another part of this platform that we're gonna get into more personal, more things we really get into, more out of the studio, out on the street, out and about. And a lot of that's gonna have to do with travel. And
Are you talking about a vacation?
Oh yeah, well this is a little, yeah, we're gonna do a vacation and we're gonna maybe do some things, and this is part of our E-Shine portion of our channel. And so what we figure we'll do is we'll just talk about some vacation stuff, and a lot of times people want to get out and travel and do certain things, and they don't have a passport, so you probably got to stay wherever you are, and we happen to be in the States. So what we did, these are exotic places to visit right here in the U.S., and the thing is you don't need a passport. So we're going to get into these things, and before we do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, and comment below. But let's check out these, I think it's 10 of them, but let's check out these places here in the U.S. Exotic. You might want to visit some of these.
Who wouldn't want to splurge on an exotic trip to a tropical locale in some far-flung destination, or a cross-country trek across Europe? The problem for many is finding the time and money to do so. The good news is that you can find some exotic places right here in the United States. From the often overlooked U.S. territories to destinations that are even closer to home. Big Sur, California. If the Italian Riviera is on your bucket list, experience the feel of the stunning Mediterranean region before you get there by visiting California's stunning coastline. Here, the Santa Lucia Mountains rise along a dramatic coastline with picturesque beaches and even the occasional waterfall that plunges to the sand. This epic Mediterranean-style stretch of the California coast has been called the American Riviera and is one of America's most stunning destinations. Aleutian Islands, Alaska.
Wow.
These islands are ideal for exploring nature in one of the most remote places in Alaska. Here, wildlife thrives amid the harsh climate, stormy seas, and active volcanoes. It's hard to find places that feel more remote than this. While there are a few settlements on some of the larger islands, you'll see more animals than people. Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. The most exotic hike in the U.S. can arguably be found in Colorado's Great Sand Dunes National Park. Reminiscent of the Gobi or the Sahara, these unique landforms are the tallest dunes in the country, rising up to over 700 feet in height. Those who hike to the top are rewarded with panoramic views of nearly endless dunes. America's highest sandbox offers the chance to try out sandboarding and sand sledding too. Because of its high elevation and frequently clear skies, this is also an incredible place for stargazing. Denali National Park, Alaska. If climbing the Himalayas is what you dream of doing, check out Denali National Park in Alaska. It's home to the highest peak in North America at 20,310 feet in height. That's 10,000 feet shorter than Mount Everest, so it'd be a good place to try out your skills. While you're here, watch out for wildlife, including grizzly bears, wolves, moose, caribou, and lynx. Key West, the Florida Keys.
You've been there, that's nice.
This chain of islands off the southern coast of Florida is the best place to experience the Caribbean without leaving the continental U.S. The Caribbean vibe makes the Keys feel a lot more international than back on the mainland. Among the most popular destinations is Key West, where nightlife, beachy boutiques, art galleries, snorkeling, sailing, and kayaking all await. When you're in need of a cultural moment, you can pay a visit to the former home of Ernest Hemingway. Santa Fe, New Mexico. The oldest state capital in the U.S., Santa Fe has a very colorful history, including a historic main plaza that will make you feel as if you're in an entirely different country. It's renowned for its abundance of unique attractions, a wide array of art galleries, extraordinary museums, and magnificent architecture. The Adobe City is also famous for its transformative qualities. In fact, many come here just for the area's healing energy.
And Helen too.
Joshua Tree National Park, California. Step into Joshua Tree National Park and you won't just feel like you're in another country. You'll feel as if you're walking on another planet. Filled with bizarrely shaped plants indigenous to the region like the Joshua tree, as well as enormous boulders that rise hundreds of feet into the sky, the landscape has the appearance of a scene from a sci-fi flick. Joshua Tree National Park is a photographer's, hiker's, and climber's dream, while the village of Joshua Tree has a unique charm. Olympic National Park, Washington. Tucked away into the extreme northwest, this destination is home to a breathtaking wild coastline, with forests dipping down to storm-lashed beaches, as well as glacier-capped mountains, misty cliffs, cascading falls, and a temperate rainforest that holds a vast primeval wilderness. Drenched in more than 12 feet of rain per year, the West Side valleys flourish with the continent's best remaining examples of a temperate rainforest. For adventurers who want to experience one of the country's most beautiful places with natural landscapes like nowhere else, this may be your best bet. Biltmore Estate, Asheville, North Carolina. If you thought you'd have to go to Europe to find a castle, you thought wrong.
Right.
Biltmore Estate has never officially been named a castle, but as the largest privately owned home in the nation, it's often referred to as such. This former mansion of George Washington Vanderbilt is so big that it even has its own winery, along with manicured gardens across the 8,000-acre estate. The 250-room French chateau-style mansion features a bowling alley, 65 fireplaces, beautiful medieval tapestries, and an immense library. Kawaii Hawaii. Hawaii's most stunning and least developed island is unlike any other on the planet. While it requires a little more traveling to get there, it's worth the reward with its lush mountain landscapes that feel worlds away from anything remotely American. A few of its standouts include the soaring cliffs of the Napali Coast, Waimea Canyon, and Wailua Falls. No matter where you are on the island, there are few places where humans have managed to obscure its tropical beauty.
Yeah. Some of those, I guess for most people in the States, unless you're gonna get on an airplane, you're not gonna be able to get. In Alaska, you can go up through Canada and get there, but it probably wouldn't worth it. You might as well go ahead and fly. And then this goes Hawaii, but a couple of them we've been to. And
I'm surprised about it. I didn't know they was gonna be on
a couple of them we've been to, and Biltmore Estate is.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been there a few times, and I would suggest anybody, if you do take the Biltmore tour, they have this. I guess they may still have it, but with technology may have improved it a little bit. They have a thing you can pay a little extra, and you listen. You have the headsets, and it'll tell you about the room. It tells you plug in a number and it describes the room. So that's good because it goes into some things you probably wouldn't notice just walking in the room.
But you know what? Probably you're gonna use your cell phone now.
Yeah, that's why I was
They're
thinking maybe
probably
technology
gonna be a
is taking the different route, but they might because they charge you for those things, so they may not let you do it on your phone because they were charging you for the headset. So, but when it comes to travel, anybody that likes traveling looks at that and just gets in that mood, because as soon as I see it, I'm like, let's pack the car. That's kind of how I feel. I like to hit that road and get out there and go. We do a lot of traveling. We like to keep going, keep doing it, and just that's just how we always been. So
On the thing about Key West, we was on a cruise, one of our cruises,
right,
and one of the stops. I ain't realize it. We were still in the States.
Yeah.
When I booked that cruise, I'm thinking we going somewhere else. I'm in the Key
Right.
West. I'm like,
Right.
oh, see.
And we
My
actually,
bad.
like you would say, we actually went to that Walgreens.
We went to that Walgreens.
And
because there was a couple of things we were missing. We forgot to pack.
Yeah.
One was you needed a pair of socks.
And I think
That was the most expensive pair of socks.
Yeah,
I think
man.
you bought.
Yeah. Because they have, anybody knows on they have this what's Captain Ball on this cruise ship, and they want you to really really dress up then. And I was like, man, I forgot the socks. I had my shoes, everything else. I forgot the socks. So, you know.
And then I bought a little fanny pack because I didn't have anything to really. I don't want to carry a purse, so I wanted something that I can be hands free.
Yeah.
You know, so I bought it was a leather fanny pack, so that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we do a little travel tip video one of these days, because there's a lot of things that you don't really think about. And one of the best things I hate with COVID kind of messes up a little bit is with the Walmarts being open 24 hours. I used to love that when we travel, because you forget. I didn't really focus too much, as long as I had the important things. But I was like, well, as long as I have the important things, okay, because if I forget something, I can just run down to Walmart and I can always use it. But, you know, now they got
like
certain
that
hours,
now.
they're closed, you can run into that problem. But anyways, but we won't go on. But listen, all those travel fanatics like we are, we're going to keep doing some things like this because we learn some things, you know, check out a few things. So, but before we go, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That is it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and Me.